Yes,
Yeah, man.
people, you don't know, Azine, one of your hosts of the Last of the Real podcast. And we're back again on a special Sunday. And with me, we have, the people's favorite.
JRP in the building.
And the man himself, the man of controversy, is back with us again, people. You don't know?
Yeah, man, Travis in a place, I don't know, man. Yeah, man, return. Kick it off.
Return of the Mac, people. You don't know, Right now, we're going to look on the Premier League games to the weekend.
Week 2.
Week 2, EPL is back in full swing.
Which is right.
But we're going to kick off today still with a look at Nottingham Forest and West Ham.
Quite exciting.
Victory, man. Oh, gosh.
Quite exciting.
Unexpected victory for Nottingham Forest, not gonna lie.
For real?
Yeah, I never expect them to hold out West Ham like that.
Well, that's true still. Everyone expected West Ham
to bounce back.
Yeah, but it was actually a solid performance by both teams.
Right.
Nottingham Forest just getting the better of West Ham. West Ham, you've got a penalty that much, and
Declan
converted.
Yeah, Declan Rice didn't do himself or cover himself in any glory with that one.
No, any justice, none at all. But it was a Nottingham Forest. Well played to them. In their first match against Newcastle, they were quite I wouldn't say horrible, but
no,
it was not one of their best performances. And West Ham went up against Manchester City, the champions, and they just got pretty much backs around.
Well, I mean, this performance where we thought they would bounce back, Nottingham Forest showed that with the home fans behind them, they may just be up to stay.
Could be, but I like what I'm seeing.
Yeah, man. They're playing attacking football. They're playing good football. But West Ham back to the drawing board again.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know when it's gonna pick up for West Ham because their next game is against Brighton, and you know how that
difficult team
to break down.
But like I said, it was a much better performance by West Ham.
Yeah, man, way better. But the big game for today, the London Derby, our WWE,
quite feisty.
You want to call it? Tottenham and Chelsea, man. No.
You say WWE.
Yeah, man, WWE after the game, man.
Both managers getting ready.
No, if them to fight. If the two of them manager they to fight, who no money they one?
I put my money on Italian.
I can't tell my money they one.
Well, I want to kind of stick it still,
Yes, you got two cook Chavi.
Huh?
You got for Thomas Tuchel left them to fight.
Yeah, German, I'm mad, man. German, I'm mad,
I mean,
both goals by Tottenham were quite questionable, so I can understand the frustration.
Definitely.
But honestly, Chelsea should have won that match
comfortably.
Yeah, they got chances where they should have scored more than 2 goals and didn't.
I will miss a sitter, empty sitter, big sitter. No Havertz. Kai Havertz.
Kane missed one as well.
Yeah, Kane did miss one as well. But Havertz's chance was more clear-cut just before Reece James scored.
Yeah, Reece James, Mr. Reliable. But it was a feisty derby.
As to be expected.
A lot, in my opinion still, that second goal by Tottenham should have stand. We saw what Richarlison did, pulling the ear.
It wasn't Richarlison. Was it Richarlison?
I think it was him.
No, I think it was another Spurs player. No?
Well, whichever one it is, I'm quite surprised that VAR never looked at it.
That should have been a red card.
Yeah, man, and goal disallowed.
Yeah, well, the goal even come before that, after that,
Yeah,
so
but would that deem a foul?
It should have been deemed a foul and then a free kick to Chelsea.
Yeah. So I can understand that frustration. So that begs the question then, what VAR kind of pick and choose what they want to review?
Well, as Arsenal fans, all of us know what it's like being on that end of bar, because it happens to us every single season.
Tricky situation.
So I mean, while it was harsh on Chelsea, I'm not going to lie. Personally, I enjoyed the game. I enjoyed the draw.
Yeah, and once again, well, Kane saved it for last. Son didn't get on the score sheet. Reece James did a wonderful job on Son still, you know.
Yeah, man.
Mark him out the game totally.
My question is, who said Kane not scoring in August?
That was Keke.
Okay, boy, it's a case of talk too soon.
Should have waited till the match finish.
Yeah, definitely. No, but go on, Chavi.
Still I wait patiently, you know, on the goal from Son still, because I think kind of mash up my fantasy side now. Week 2 and nothing. You know, but
no worries, I guess, man. Son always come good.
Yeah, Spurs really put in a fight still. I think in the first goal it shouldn't stand still. Kind of saw, but it shouldn't stand same way. I think that kind of drive them, and Chelsea
the fall.
Sure. Yeah.
No, I disagree with that, because that was the slightest of touch. But I actually look at that, you know.
Yeah, that was a baby touch.
That was the slightest of touch.
Mr. Varg is slighter than that.
Yeah, we can complain on inconsistency now, but if we back it up a little, Georgie have time to clear that ball in, but he needs to be too clever runner back.
Yes, I tried play out from the back.
Yeah.
Twist and turn. So
but the second goal, no.
Yeah, it was a definitely no for me. But in terms of the managers now and the altercation at the end of the game.
Fight.
Definitely fight. I think Tuchel crossed the line this one.
Yes. Pull after when they shake and he refused to let go and then drag it.
Right.
No. Kante shouldn't gotten a red here.
No, that was straight provocation by Tuchel.
Yeah.
And we can understand the frustration, you know. But
yeah, we can understand it, man.
Being Arsenal fans, we see Wenger get many match bans for less than that.
But Zane, you know, credit to Kante, because he made some tactical decision that allowed Spurs to get back in the match. When they switched to a back 4, bring on Richarlison, right there, the game started to change.
Yeah, he had to go all or nothing, and it paid off him.
Yeah, I guess he would be the happier manager on the night.
Definitely.
Playing away from home and got a point.
Now the thing is, you know, even though the both teams draw, I have to say fair play to Chelsea, because everybody, pundits and all, had Chelsea losing this game.
Yeah, fair play to them.
So fair play to Chelsea. However, they still need, while their defense looks solid, and you know their midfields are
Koulibaly with a spectacular,
with an amazing finish. Chelsea do need a striker.
Yes. Sterling can't carry the weight.
But what about Broja? Broja is there and he got a run out today. Why don't they trust Broja?
Possible.
But he proved himself in the Premier League last season with Southampton.
Let's face it, Broja is not for Chelsea.
Well, it could be another case of another player going away from Chelsea and doing well. But,
indeed.
But I could look at Saturday's game now, because the Sunday game, they didn't disappoint, not at all.
It wasn't quite as feisty as the Sunday game, but it was quite entertaining.
Oh gosh, very much. Now could start though with Aston Villa and Everton.
Yes.
Another defeat for Everton.
Saw
this one coming.
I mean, Everton came to life in the final 20 to 15 minutes of the match.
Yeah, final 15 minutes they started to play.
Like, why could Everton play that way from the get-go?
Or even the second half, something earlier.
These are two teams that were poor in their first match.
And they were poor. Both of them were poor again in this game.
Yeah, it wasn't totally excited. Individuals for Everton like Anthony Gordon,
Iwobi,
yes, they play good in patches.
Yes.
But in the final 20 minutes, that's where we see Everton start to show some fight, some resiliency, and then trying to get back into the game. Everton, or should I say Lampard, need a forward.
Yeah, well, without Calvert-Lewin, him definitely need a forward.
Yeah. And funny enough, in a scene, Anthony Gordon's being linked to Chelsea.
And right now, Chelsea get linked with everybody still. So.
Yeah, but Everton can't afford to lose him.
No, none at all.
That's their only. That's like one of their brightest, best attacking players right now.
Yeah, they can't afford to lose any players right now.
Mm-hmm.
But Aston Villa, I mean, they didn't play good, but they were just better than Everton on the day.
Yeah, quite surprising. Bailey actually got benched, but should I be surprised? I mean, like I keep saying, Bailey is just one bad game away from getting bench.
True.
Not saying that he was bad in the first game, but because he was one of their better players.
And that's why the benching was surprising.
Yeah, but we might see this going forward in the season.
Well, if they can win without Bailey, you know.
Hey, you have a point there.
Yeah, he might see the bench a lot more often. But the next game we want to touch upon was one of the best fight backs for the weekend. It was the Leeds and Southampton game.
Yeah. Quite entertaining as well.
Very. Because I think Southampton got their equalizer, right? Around the 98th minute mark?
Yeah, somewhere around that. Yeah, somewhere in the 81st minute.
Yeah, 81st minute.
Kyle Walker-Peters.
Because again, Rodrigo, it seems to have picked up the Rafinha mantle for Leeds.
Well, him have to.
Yeah, he scored both goals, and I thought Leeds were in for a comfortable win. Only to see Southampton come back, turn it around, and rescue a draw.
Yeah, fair result in my opinion.
Yeah, man, because both teams right now very shaky, you know.
Yeah. Leeds losing Rafinha.
Well, I still think Leeds will be safe though.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, I am more worried about Everton. Where's the challenge?
Leeds, well, Everton is always a case where Everton just need to get relegated long time. It just not happen. They just full of liquid and luck. And
fight with Everton, someone.
Leeds have more than enough quality players to go through. And then just when they catch them farm, again, Bamford out. So that's another long. Them do that in the last time. And catch a little farm again. So we don't know what going on this time. But differently from him, them have a couple players that can pull through. As the Southampton always a lucky side, always have some like gems that just pop up and them never go see it. Them not go nowhere.
It's a mid-table.
Yeah, they tend to stick around.
Yeah, man.
Now, our team, the great Arsenal, we have put some respect on the name. This season, again, has started 100% better than
Saliba finally scored, but in the wrong net.
Yeah, this man. No, even though with the own goal, Saliba was still solid.
It was a solid display for majority of the player except for Saka and Odegaard. They were the two standout that was pretty much average on the day.
Yeah, everybody else was pretty much either really good or exceptional.
Yeah, I mean, Xhaka was really good on the night.
Yeah, man. And Gabriel Jesus was exceptional.
Yes.
I still don't see how he didn't score his hat-trick though. But
should have gotten 2 chances but Ramsdale questionable for the second goal, but this is a reminder of what Ramsdale is capable of. Brilliant keeper, but at times shaky.
Well, I have seen it with Arsenal when it comes on the keeper, I've seen it with Szczesny, I've seen it with Leno, I've seen it with Fabianski. When time and now, my name Matt Turner.
Jens Lehmann.
Nobody to take this man game, and some like inconsistency can come in when they feel too sure of them game. Arsenal keepers, I mean, I hope so that is not the case. So I will play with the Ramsdale. I hope because he's a very good keeper in fall off. No man did, but it's more up to them when he fall off. So, but I really need January market to come in to Arsenal to get somebody more. I mean,
I don't think they will dip in the market for a next keeper.
No, they don't need a next keeper.
No, man, we will see when time Matt Turner starts to play. We will see if the
I think Matt Turner will mostly cover the cup match and the Euro.
Yes, and when him start to play that, only thing I save him, I am defense in front time, not him.
Yes.
Travis sound like he have zero faith in Matt Turner.
Zero American?
No, based on what we see in pre-season, we can't fully judge him.
Right.
The last American I like was Dempsey. Me not seen another American where I really
but Chavi, you touch on something that is important, and you said competition, because in that game where Saka and Odegaard just look flat, there was no one that they could look on the bench and say, all right, let's substitute Saka and bring on. I mean, Pepe don't seem to be getting any game.
Why is that though? Because he's there, no, so I did a choice not to.
Who?
Good question.
Pepe, listen, man, Pepe, it all comes down to what the manager sees in training.
That's what I like. Well, Arteta said him train hard, so
why him can't play now? Play hard on the field.
But look, no, seriously, Travis, when Pepe come on the field, especially in the last game last season, when him have the big old empty goal up front,
and him choose to cut,
it back, you could start him over Saka.
No, not saying so. Without saying so.
All if Saka burn out, and still can't come on back on the field, you know.
And that's where I don't want it to go, because Saka shouldn't reach a level burned out.
And that's why Arsenal are in the market for another wide player.
No, but the thing about it, you know, we have Pepe and this is not me advocating for Pepe, right? This is not me advocating. We have Pepe on the bench, and we have Smith Rowe, and we have other players, but for some reason Arteta let Saka stay out there that long.
With Smith Rowe not fully fit yet, you know.
And him still come on, so he could have come on Pepe, he could have come on Pepe Saka as well.
Yeah, and then Martinelli could have played over the other side, which eventually happened.
So which player out there now him couldn't really get, because if getting a player out there, next wide player, I forget a player that were better than Pepe and Reece Nelson, because you can't get a player where they on him on the level.
Reece Nelson injured. Reece Nelson.
Yeah, I'm gonna come back soon, man. Soon come back.
Yeah, them say him soon come back.
But who we are get to say alright, can get Saka competition to say alright then.
And that's the issue, they can't seem to find anyone at the moment.
They can't find a body because
there's names. Listen, there's names Arsenal have been linked with, but until the transfer window done, make we just see where them can pull out.
Because it's just like we see the left side pretty much strong. We need to beef up the right side as well.
That is it, and that's why it's in the market still.
And back in the past, it was the right side when I used to have the Ox, the Walcott, it was the right side when it really,
beefed up.
Yeah. No, but look, you see the reason why I put 100% faith in the process. Who wouldn't know say Jesus wouldn't come at Arsenal and hit the ground running like that? The man right now look like the best signing for the season via any club.
Well, to be honest with you, Ryan, is not my favorite Brazilian, but sometimes you need a change of club, and Arteta would have worked with him, and Arteta probably assure him the confidence and the faith him having in him. And with the Arsenal team, honestly, I see Gabriel more of a type of a Arsenal, Liverpool type of a player than a Manchester City to Pep did rate him, but Pep never did use him like we did use him.
Well,
Pep never did use him as a focal point. He was mostly coming off the wing.
Exactly.
One's man waste is another man's want. That's how you go.
Yeah.
I'm glad for Man City to sell him.
At the moment, he look like a man who can give a 15 plus or even a 20 goal this season.
It's 15 plus. We're talking about 25.
Next to him, I'm glad for him. Is not really a man we ever hear injure.
Yeah, that's true. My next concern is that how will he play away from home? That's my next concern because at the Emirates him seem like I'm pretty much on top of things.
Mm-hmm.
The Palace match was a away match, right?
Yeah. So Palace was away, and he still played good.
Yeah, he played good, and I just score never get the score, but he played good.
Yeah, and that's what people, you know, pretty much buy this player for score.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So 90% of the time, it should be on the score sheet.
But apart from his scoring, Jeremy, you see movement getting I appreciate Nasaka.
No, not Chabi. We know all of that, you know. We see when do up tapping about the reality when the goal is not coming in. People not gonna remember that.
Yeah, but we're falling down Jai in a Jai up for long still.
No, Odegaard is there, Saka is there, Martinelli is there. He have a good support around him.
Exactly.
So
exactly. Like Shaka is here now because Shaka get the freedom for roam box to box.
Yeah, but in after the match, Arteta did make up a comment that it seemed like it won't be a permanent spot for Xhaka right there. And did touch on Vieira as well.
Yeah,
so basically,
and that is what I was going to say.
So basically, Arteta say everybody have to just pretty much adapt to a position depending on the game.
Yeah, well, you have the side, so it depends on the game. And the next thing what me concerned about because
me hear your final concern.
I fully root for Saliba, you know. But what happened when time the right back is fully fit? Because me think Arteta needs to have him solely fully back four first before him try the experiments. I need to identify back four first. So, but no, this cannot be back four because him still have
which is right. Remember,
try them on the first and see which one.
Remember why it is there because
Tomiyasu not fully up to it yet.
Yeah. Alright, like Tomiyasu will play over the weekend. Ben White came out with an injury and leading up to the match, Ben White did have on a knee strap.
So without the injury, Ben White are gonna be back in at the center.
We don't know.
That is Chavi. This is the thing, you know. That is a headache.
Which
good headache for the manager to have.
And sometimes you break the man them farm by subbing them and rest them 1, 2, 3 match and anything. We see that night pass.
The good thing before we move on from this, pretty much everybody will get game. Win a World Cup here.
Exactly.
5 substitutions. Everybody will pretty much get a piece of the pie.
We in Europe, everybody will get a piece of the pie. So we just have to trust the manager and move.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully, because Arteta start make sub until 7%. Thank you for that.
man, leave Arteta no man.
FPL.
You just said if you stop the man them too early, you broke the man them rhythm. So why you complain about the man and him subs?
But as me subs work. Still, because we get the 1 point, you gonna score. Me was I play for the 60 minutes. Everybody are playing the 60 minutes.
But Xavi, even listen, enough coaches, enough managers have faith in them team up to a particular point.
That's true, because we see Pep go pull 90-90 without change, none of that.
Exactly. We see Wenger, everybody used to say Wenger, you not get a sub before 65. So everybody have them time where them give themselves and them players a time for them tactics work. But enough about Arsenal now, man. Make a look on JRP's favorite team. Right. You know, Mr. Potter.
Mr. Potter working his magic.
Yeah, versus one of my standout managers at Newcastle, Eddie Howe.
Fair play to both teams. Share up the spoil.
Well, 2 solid defensive player.
Yeah, 2 solid defense. Can't knock them.
You can't knock them.
Any side came out winning this one, would have been much appreciated. Like I said, solid display all around.
Yeah, man, you cannot knock none of them two defense.
I know, what I like with Brighton, they keep losing some of their best players, but still a hold firm. Huh? But away from Brighton and Newcastle, because just like the 0-0, there's not much to talk about. You have Man City and Bournemouth. Back to reality for Bournemouth.
I mean, this was expected.
Yeah, it was. We did expect more goals.
That was the thing. We expected way more goals. And what this showed me is, in the Man City game, certain Man City players are trying to prove a point to the manager.
But they have to. You know, Pep have this Russian roulette that they play very often.
But this is the thing. The person I have in mind is Phil Foden. Had the perfect opportunity to pass to Haaland. Did not pass, right? Missed. And you see the reaction on Pep's face was like, no. And I think that's why he subbed him off.
And then what did it sub him at halftime?
Yeah, at halftime he subbed him off. I'm like that with Pep. Don't try to prove you have a man in a better position. Pass the ball.
So there's a possibility that the next game over the weekend we might not see Foden.
We might not see Foden. It might be Mahrez started.
Well, to be honest, you know, we never really expect more goals. We never actually expect more than 2 or 3 goals because I think Bournemouth come with a different. You see the defense last match, and I think them come with a different. Them come for kind of them too open. You cannot play City. You play next. You play a Villa them play previously, and you're the more defensive. And you come and play City, brother.
I was expecting 5.
Really?
I was expecting 5 or 6. No lie.
And I was
expecting them become more defensive. Because I see them defensive third man. Them actually know what they are doing. You know?
And I was expecting the Vikings to score 3.
Yeah, may I tell you, Charlie, this is a City side, you know, that every team come up against them, especially at home, get turnover.
Them get hammered.
the man them average. If you check like the last 10 games, right, and average them score, it's probably a score of 5-0.
Well,
City no play,
especially against a promoted side.
Exactly.
Well, to be honest, I don't really have City up there like that this season.
I have City in the league, you know.
I have them in the top 4. I have them in the top 4 and the top 3. But
Javi just always found with some controversy. You don't have City up there.
The man said have City in the top 4 or top 3.
Because City aim right now, and I think Pep really want to win the Champions League. And everybody been telling him saying, Mr. Striker, we need to win the Champions League. But I don't think the problem wasn't a striker, because Pep did not score much team goal without a striker. So Pep downfall, I'm on. The players them and the tactics when decide to go with it in a certain important match. So it wasn't a striker. So if you have Alan and still going at the match, I'm gonna play Alan as a midfielder. We are gonna see what happens. You know, Pep downfall.
Well, I don't know about the Champions League, but I have City winning the league and Liverpool second.
Yeah, man.
Well, I have the league between Liverpool, Chelsea, and Arsenal.
Come again? You have the league, Liverpool.
The league between Liverpool, Chelsea, and Arsenal.
So Arsenal reaching this.
Yeah, man, I'm very, very confident.
Yo, this man have Arsenal winning the league and still cost Arteta when him no make substitutions.
No, it can work.
I mean,
I love fear right this time, you know.
Yeah, but I love fear right because you have a good track record predicting who are winning, you know.
Because Arsenal will be in the top 3.
My top three will be between Arsenal, Tottenham, Chelsea. We have Man U in the mix, but let's see what will happen to Man U.
Nah, but before we touch upon Man U, another team that is like they're missing their old manager, Wolves.
Yeah, can't seem to score right and can't seem to win a match.
No, because they played a Fulham team that
was there for the picking.
They were there. Fulham.
Is it fair to say that they're for the picking? Because Fulham didn't win their first match.
No, because
they look at different side now.
This performance against Wolves was not the same performance that they did against Liverpool.
Yeah, true.
Fulham was off the boil.
Remember Mitrovic?
Wolves just can't score.
Remember Mitrovic missed all the penalty?
Yeah. After coming off that hype in the first match, right?
Yeah, so who expect that?
And Fulham actually come out with 2 injuries. One of them kind of important. Pereira.
Yeah.
So
it might be a slight injury still, but
So in the context of things, Fulham actually might be the happiest side because they got a point on the road.
Exactly.
Fulham look good. Fulham look better than the last time.
Far better. Too much in, but far better.
Too much in and 4 points and 2 points. That's not bad.
And remember Mr. Mitrovic, the record goal scorer down in the championship, so can't write off him,
Yeah, record. Like I said, record goal scorer down in the championship, but yet to prove himself in the top flight.
Well, him gone 2 already.
Chavi, 2 goals is not proving yourself.
Yeah, 2.
The last time he come and scored 3. The last time he come and scored 3, so
you say, I'm gonna break him record. Well, him could have scored 3. Him could have scored 3 if him convert the penalty.
The man I put Mitrovic, right? And said, boy, I'm a wonder boy, Jesus.
Yeah, Jesus was like on 2 goals and 2 assists.
Yo, we have to love it. But talking about controversy, we have to save the best to last. Manchester United versus Brentford.
Oh my, I did expect Man U to lose, but I didn't expect them to get fucked. Really?
That is it. Everybody, after seeing the first game, kind of expected Manchester United to lose. But maybe by 1-0 or a 2-1.
But
right? Nobody expected 4-0. And the worst thing,
it was a hammering.
It was 4-0 on the 38th minute.
Yep.
And after that, Brentford just basically hold them off and tried counter-attacking.
Yeah.
Brentford know they won the game already.
I'm surprised Brentford didn't go for 4 more by extra time in the second half.
And honestly, they could have got it. If they
can score 3 goals, man. I see players start to walk. Say that game I fool already.
You score 3 goals and players start so off.
Yeah, say it's done. Man, them not have no interest in nothing against. I say, we're not too shame them no more. It just 4 goals just and just cause them could have scored more. Man, I hope a lot of people become millionaires after that because
last year this time around, Gary Neville was saying that I don't know Arsenal plan, I don't see the game plan out there, and he was ranting on and on. I wonder what must say about Man U right now.
See him and Jamie Carragher got it out for fight there.
Oh gosh, the referee got to give them red card too because they were at it.
Yeah, see the old Manchester United players, the Rio Ferdinand and the Gary Nevilles, the Roy Keanes, they need to realize that they're not playing anymore, and the shift has fully happened. Manchester United is no longer the powerhouse.
But them bias, the former Man U players, them bias. I'm not taking nothing away from them. Great players, but them win some teeth in game back in for them time.
Fergie time. Yeah, man, I agree with you, Chavi. They win some very. If Tottenham's 2 goals were very suspicious, that was Manchester United back in the day.
Exactly.
No, and while I'm not saying Manchester United is all to be blamed for this defeat, because Brentford played them park. Brentford literally outplayed them off of the park.
Brentford attacked them. Brentford roughed them up. So you can imagine Brentford running at them like that. You can imagine next week a Liverpool side we can run for 100 years.
Trouble.
I not even want to say nothing for now.
You know what, Chavi? Maybe going up against Liverpool next week will give them the motivation. I mean, that's a old rivalry.
Yeah, man. It may give them motivation.
Yes. Yeah. Well, I hope not.
But man, it was horrible. So tomorrow against Liverpool against Palace, or you think that one might play out?
Salah has a good record against them, so I'm going Liverpool.
I'm going Liverpool as well. Palace will show some fight. I mean, Vieira is their manager.
Exactly.
Well, we just asked Pep one thing still, you know.
Pep, or reach back a
No
Pep.
Pep reaching
No,
at this
no,
player.
no, Pep. Sorry,
Clap.
the master club. You know, it need to start Darwin.
No.
You know,
Yeah, you want the fantasy point.
Me no want see the man a move like Darwin I star.
Nah.
Nah, go be no Salah this time on 20 goal and Darwin. You see the man go like this man just come like say hey, he must score for fun. This man just look on the goal like hey, me score more one.
Alright, Darwin
Let's
fan.
do it with
Alright.
start.
Well, I know, but JRP, a 1 goal
It's a
down.
hat-trick,
Well, you know.
No, but you see the man could have scored 3.
Yeah, could have.
Could have
not.
scored 3.
Could
And
have
the second
happened.
goal. The second goal Salah score. If him did actually say alright, me go score like a goal to score and don't try and style. Salah wouldn't get the ball.
Xavi could have.
Could
And the
have.
same thing with Jesus.
Could have
Wait,
scored
wait.
3 or
Let me see
4.
how tomorrow gonna.
Darwin.
I guess we
Liverpool
all
win.
agree it's a Liverpool.
We all agree. Liverpool will win tomorrow. But
Liverpool
4
3-0.
4 goal,
Yeah.
but 3 from Darwin.
no,
Alright,
I said
calm down.
3-0 too.
Calm down, Charlie. Calm down.
Please. 3-0, 1 Salah, 1 Diaz, 1 Trent.
3-0, 2 from Salah.
Alright, my boss.
Anybody else can score the other one.
Well, people, I eat that enough for the football roundup, you know.
Yes, I want to hear what Chavis say. Arsenal possible will win the league.
Yeah, man, George
Nothing
finished
goes
the
so far.
season, you know?
Hey, well, I know, Arsenal fans, people, wanna leave on a comment. Who wanna feel like a finish in the top 4? You know, Travis said City are gonna fight for 4th place, so leave in the comments and make we hear what you wanna say, yeah? We definitely respond to everybody, so leave your comments, get this to 50 like, you don't know. Go on Spotify, man, and vote for Travis, car. The man is entertainment.
You got 5 or 4th place. I'm
Yeah,
Pete.
that's
I'm
cool,
out.
man. Yeah,
I'm-
win the
I'm
Champions
still
League and
telling
come
you,
fourth.
What good,
Alright, I'm good up here follow you know.
which is right.
Yeah, man, bless up to everybody, you know? Keep safe.
Yes,